So yesterday morning, we noticed that one of our dogs, Luke, was not feeling well. He had thrown up his breakfast. And so anytime that happens, we just try to, be mindful of it and keep an eye out. Sometimes it's normal, they eat too fast. So the rescue techs let me know what was going on. So we continued to observe him throughout the day. Towards the afternoon, when we brought him in to start feeding everybody dinner, we noticed that he again started vomiting, this time more dry heaving, like nothing was coming up. And he was not being as responsive to people as he typically is. Luke is one of those dogs who just loves everybody, and he was trying to hide in the back of his kennel, started acting lethargic, so definitely brought our alarm up very quickly when we noticed the behavioral changes in him. So we made the call to send him to the vet. At that point, we weren't entirely sure what we were looking at. Just anytime you have a dog that nosedives into a lethargic state, it's definitely advisable to get a veterinarian involved. So that's what we decided to do. While he was on his way to the vet, we started talking to the rescue techs out here about some of the enrichment that the dogs have been being given. We actually had these donated. As you can see, they're about palm size. And for a dog like Luke, the entire thing fits in his mouth and he swallowed it. With just, any of these, they've got kind of weird edges to them. So once he swallowed it, it became lodged. And when they had originally planned to go in through the throat and just pull it right back out, but the way it was lodged in his esophagus, it wouldn't allow the removal. So they actually had to come in and have one end of it pushed as the other end was kind of manipulated around so that those edges weren't catching and push it all the way through. When we're talking about enrichment and bones for dogs to chew on and things of that nature, you definitely want to make sure that whatever toy you're giving to the dog, the entire toy should not be able to fit into their mouth. If it can, that becomes a choking hazard or a swallowing hazard that then becomes a blockage. Now, thankfully, we were able to catch this pretty early. Luke was able to be rushed to an emergency vet last night where they did perform a surgery to remove that blockage. That was successful, so Luke is on the road to recovery. We will be getting more information that we share with all of you as we talk to the vets about what that recovery is going to look like. I'm assuming it's going to ensure probably a soft diet for him for a few days. He did have surgery, so all the normal recovery that comes from surgery, keeping him clean, keeping him quiet and calm. It was definitely scary. I'm glad that everybody here on the ranch is as attentive to these dogs as they are, because that was something that could have gone missed. So we're very appreciative of the team that we have here who pays such close attention to the dogs. We were able to catch it early, and he was able to get the treatment that he needed, and we are all looking forward to having Luke come back to the ranch soon. I know the endoscopy portion of it was quoted to be about $5,000, and again, because that ended up getting a lot more involved, I have not heard the total bill amount yet, but I'm sure it's pretty far up there. I'm gonna guess somewhere around at least $10,000. We don't mind taking care of our dogs, but this is where we definitely get help from the Mutt Militia, and you guys have helped us so many times before in covering these emergency surgeries for dogs and ensuring that these dogs are getting the care that they need while they're with us and waiting for their permanent homes. So we're definitely calling on you guys again.